Greetings, my lovely cats. So in today's video, we are going to discuss everything about Marlin. I have saved enough shards to summon the guy and even upgrade him to the max. And by the way, I'm still VIP 10 for your information, and I am going to win Hall of Governor for the third time in a row. And this is my score so far, that I'm gonna release a video by this week, before the end of this week, discussing the whole 3 Hall of Governors and how did I actually win it and what does it take. Despite all of that, I'm still VIP 10 compared to other players who are almost VIP 12. So it will be, I'm gonna be most likely the first player, you could say, that actually got Amidus, the hero, the VIP hero, for the max. I maxed him out for VIP 10 other than going into VIP 11. So okay, for now, you can get the hero if you did click at deals. You will see Hall of Heroes. There is one interesting thing, which is a warning for all players, that the new tokens is completely different than the old tokens. So if you thought that you would be able to save the old tokens in order to buy the new heroes, you are completely mistaken. So whoever give you this idea of, hey, you can buy the tokens with gems and save them up and stack them up, he is fucking lying to you guys. So that's basically it in short. You can buy 370 fragments from this dude, and I already bought 10 for gems using the gems. The rest is obviously comes from the bundles. There is $5 bundles, there is $10 bundles, there is 20, etc. If you are looking for Kingshott cheaper bundles, you can always use Sky Castle. It existed for 12 years, has more than 3,000 customers, and saved me thousands of dollars. Check the link below. The most efficient bundle here is this one, since it gives you 20% for free. But it's another trap. Why I'm saying it's trap? It's trap because if they only sell you like 370, they literally sell you 370, and you can just buy the rest with gems. You know, so you can actually spare $5, even though it gives you 20%. It doesn't really fucking matter. You can just save this $5 if you don't want. Just buy it with gems to reduce the price. Overall, I don't recommend you to invest too much in the first generations of heroes, because this game is going to give you more and more heroes that time goes by, and all of these heroes will end up being in the trash can. The biggest problem is that the Generation 1, Generation 2, and Generation 3, all of those are going to spawn within 120 days, so basically 4 months of the game only. And after your first SVS, which is state versus state, you're going to get your Generation 3. After Generation 3, things are going to chill off, starting Generation 4. It's gonna take like 3 months per generation, but the first 3 generations I would advise you not to invest too much on them unless you are a whale who doesn't care really about the money. Okay, so let's buy this hero. Here it is. I have the Marlin, and now let's upgrade. And now where it is. So let's discuss Sol first. When it comes to Sol, all of his skill is garbage with the exception of the skill, but since he's our only archer and the star, so it is worth getting it anyway if you are free to play. Unlike many other heroes, he's really worth it, mainly because of this skill, resourceful. It's gonna help you so fucking much. You have no idea how much this skill is helpful. Other than that, the third skill is useful because it's gonna give you lethality, which increases your archer damage and overall damage for the traps. But for the first skill, it's not really that great. It's just basic stats for infantry. Might help you a little bit on PvP, but really not the damaging skills. It doesn't provide any support for your troops. With that, like if you take a look at other Jebel hero, for example, many of her skills are very useful. The first one provides you damage reduction. The second one provides you a chance to deal more damage. The third one is another lethality. So all of her skills, it's an attacking skills. PvP skills in general, that is, so to me the skills of the cavalry, the generation is 10 times better than Sol, with the exception of the skill for the growth, for the players who are seeking growth and easier time with the upgrade things. So now let's discuss Marlin fast. Marlin, all of his skill is aggressive. The first skill is an aggressive chance of dealing damage by all squads. The second skill chance of reducing the lethality of the enemy by 50, which is really a lot, and another one which is 50% chance of increasing damage dealt by 10%. So for me, the skills that is worth upgrading is the first skill and the last skill. The middle skill, you can upgrade this skill last. When it comes to the stats, this guy's stats exceeds, so like, let's see the soul maximum stats in here. We can check it out. So for the archer and archer defense, it's 220. So let's upgrade this dude and ascend him. Okay, so if you bought the 300 first 370, this is how much it's gonna give you. Okay, and as a low spender, you should stop at 4 stars, because by then you will be able to upgrade your skills to level 5, because this is the requirements for it. As for the stats, again, you should stop apparently at level 4 unless you are a spender. It's a big spender, because the difference between those 4 stars and these stars is literally fucking double. Like, let me show you right now. This last one is gonna cost you 100. Okay, I can redeem it here. So now, to max it out, so all of these costed me like 400 fragments, 400 something fragments. And the jump from this to this is completely massive. Like, let's see, it's to upgrade it all the way, I need a 600 shards. And here, let me switch into the 600 shards. This is the maximum upgrade. So up to this point, he is unbear when it comes to the stats. Let's upgrade him again. 209. And 220, well, 220, and then 240. So these are the stats of this dude. I will test him later on once my friend is online, so I can show you the testing for it too. So for the skills, I would recommend you upgrading those two first. This one, if you are a joiner, you start with it, and this one, if you are not a joiner, you can start with this one. I believe this one is more stronger than the first one. So I think you would start with this one again if you're not a joiner. If you're a joiner, you start with the first skill. For the exclusive equipment Mist Weaver, it looks really very decent, because the most important skill here is here. The Admiral of the Line increases the rally squad lethality by 15%. This is huge. But it doesn't say defense here. But I am assuming it's gonna work in defense on attack, just like Amadeus skill itself. So here, let's see in Amadeus, for example, his equipment. Where is this guy's equipment? Let's see. Gear. Ages of Fate, as you can see. Amadeus increases Briley attack by 15%, and it works. This is another big advantage over Soul, because Soul's equipment, as you guys can see, only work if you are a defender. So it increases the attack troop of the defenders only. So the equipment doesn't work if you are attacking, which is bad for Soul, which means Marlin is going to be the top hero when it comes to the tribe. Again, if you want me to confirm, here I'm going to do a rally anywhere to see if the skill itself is going to work. Here for Soul, for example, we are going to start the rally and then check out the skills that is going to work. As you can see, it's not ineffective. And this one, it is not effective because again it requires you to be in the defensive. However, if we switch this bandit and if we check another one here, other Marlin, we are going to switch this into Marlin and then change, then deploy, see what is going to happen. We check back the rally, check the skills that is working. Now we will see that we have 2 skills working, which is fucking huge. So yeah, he is really worth getting if you are having a war internally. But to me, if you want to win the first SVS, is obviously very strong, but I would assume that you would ignore completely Generation 1 and solve your problems as a state, because Generation 1 is going to be thrown in the garbage with the exception of Amidus. So if you want to save some fragments, I would really highly advise you to ignore all of your bullshit and just save up for this hero for your first SVS. Then maybe you can ignore some heroes until the Generation 4 onwards comes online, because they're going to be way much stronger and they're not going to take more than 35 days or 40 days maximum between each, unless you are fine with spending thousands of dollars to upgrade every single hero. That's basically it, guys, and have a wonderful day.
In a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, strut that's straight and mean, with a swagger and a purr that makes the ladies scream. He's Catzilla, the beast of the block. When he rolls up, the whole dress rocks. He's got that charm, yeah, he's got that flair.